Okay, we're back now. So let's go back to Moodle again. Let's see. Let's go back to Moodle. Show you. We were practicing clothing vocabulary items, right? That was the last one. That was things you wear. And that was only part 1, right? Now, we're going to keep working on Moodle. And there's more practice. We already finished 1A. We matched the words and clothing. And then we did vocabulary bank 1A, things you wear, right? Okay. Then we have to move on something about present continuous, right? But before we keep on going, I would like to show you this picture. So this is a picture. There's a lady and there's a guy there. Okay. Okay, who wants to give a description about the picture? Janita, who you like to try? Okay, what are they doing? Where are they? What might be happening in the picture? It's a famous painting. It's called Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy. And the picture was painted in 1970 and 1971 by a famous artist called David Hockney. And the picture is actually displayed in the Tate Gallery in London. Okay, so who wants to give a description? Diana, let's try. What is happening? What are they doing? What are they wearing? Okay, that would be interesting. Okay. Okay, Dianita. Let's try.
Looking was boot or table.
So where are they? And what are they doing?
Open the windows. O sea,
okay. There is a window. Right. Okay.
What cat black, white.
There is a white cat. Okay. And what is the lady wearing, for example?
A dress.
A dress. So what color is the dress?
Black. Black and red.
It's black and red. Is it short or long?
Long.
So she's wearing a long red and black dress. What about her hair?
Curly and blonde.
Okay, good. Thank you, Diana. Ivanka, can you describe the guy? Okay, I think he's wearing a sweater, right? It looks like a sweater. Anna? Is he wearing shoes or not? No, he's not wearing shoes, right? And what about the cat? Where is the cat? It's a white cat. And the cat is sitting, right? It's sitting on his lap, right? En sus faldas, right? That is where the cat is. Okay, so we're using present continuous to describe the picture. How do you describe the picture? There's different aspects very important. So what do you describe? You can describe what do they look like, right? What are they wearing? And what are they doing? The lady, she's standing She's standing and she's wearing a long red and black dress, right? She's white. She has blonde hair. That's what she looks like. Wearing the dress and she's standing. And the guy is, thank you, Vero. The cat is looking at the window. Yes, that's right. It's a white cat. And the guy is wearing trousers and a sweater, but no shoes. He's wearing no shoes. So what is it next to the guy, Mateo? There's different objects. There's two different objects next to the guy. What do you think they are? If we are not talking about the people, but about the objects. What kind of objects can we see in the picture?
The picture I can see a telephone and a lamp.
So there is a phone on the floor and there is a lamp on the floor too. Good. Now, so this is why present continuous might be useful to give descriptions. The more words we use, there is a telephone. Good, Ronald. Yes, there is a telephone on the floor. So the more words we know, we can use the words to describe something. It might be a picture. It might be how people look like, what people are wearing, what people are doing. So this is why present continuous is really helpful, right? Now, let's try the first practice. Let me see. If there's something else, things you wear. And this is 3B, I think, right? So this is the first practice. And they are asking us to underline the correct form of the verb. Is it present continuous or present simple? And what is the difference between present continuous and present simple? When do we use present continuous? And when do we use present simple? Okay, and we have...
ING.
Excuse me? Yes.
Present continuous lleva el ING.
We have to use the verb to be, and the main verb will be at an ing at the end. And the present simple, no ing, but it's usually used for actions that happen every day or regularly, or activities that we usually do most of the time. Okay, now we have this. This is kind of a description about the picture. Okay, so in the painting, the man doesn't wear any shoes or isn't wearing shoes.
Isn't wearing.
In the painting, the man is not wearing shoes, right? Because he's barefoot, no shoes, right? Because we're describing the picture. In the UK, women often wear or are wearing big hats at weddings.
Are wearing.
The word often means that it's something that it usually happens, right? Es algo que usualmente es como, para ellos es como una moda, ¿no? Pero es algo que siempre usan, right? So in the UK, we don't wear hats. Aquí en Ecuador nadie se pone sombreros. I mean, especially for weddings, we don't wear hats. But in the UK, women often wear big hats. Son unos así muy bonitos. Very nice, very fancy. But that's something that usually happens. That's a fact. So that's why it's present time. In the painting, a white cat is sitting or sits on the man's knee. Remember the picture? There was a white cat. So according to the description,
Is sitting.
is sitting on the man. Why is sitting? Because we are describing the picture. And in order to describe something, we use present continuous. Good. Number 4. My son usually sits or is sitting at the back of the class so that the teacher can see him.
Sits.
Sits. And what is the key word? Hay una palabra clave aquí.
Usually.
Usually.
Acuérdense que aquí Yo les dije que habían como palabritas claves, ¿no? If it's present simple, usually, often, every day, today, that means it's present.
Always.
Always, excellent. So that means that the statement should be written or is in present time. But if we're talking about in the painting, so we're describing, or something that is happening right now at the moment, it will be always present continuous. And that's it. Okay. So I hope you're trying that from your own computers, from your phone, from your laptop, whatever you're using, but do the practice, okay? Okay, good. Some of you are done. Very easy. It's really not that complicated, right? This is Matthews. Maybe he made one mistake. Just wear. Women wear big hats at weddings. That's in the UK. According to the culture, that is something that it usually happens. They usually wear big hats. No sé si recuerdan las coronaciones de los reyes y cuando elegían que se casaba la reina, que la princesa no sé cuánto. And they, I mean, you look at them and they look very fancy, right? But that is in the UK, not here. Okay. Now, let's keep going. Okay, one more. Let's go to the next one. So that was 3B, right? Now, we have one more. It's called Grammar Bank. On Grammar Bank, we always have 2 practices, right? So let's do the first one. Let me see. Write sentences in the present continuous. Okay, so if they give you a positive sign, the plus sign, it means that the statement is positive, right? If it has a negative sign, the statement will be negative. And if it has the question mark, it will be a question, right? Remember that the question mark is already given. No hay que poner el signo de interrogación porque ya está ahí. Full stop is already given. The exclamation marks are already given too. So eso no hay que escribir. Okay? So what about the first one? Okay, Jessie, what do you think? Number 1, John / wear a shirt today. But they're always in present continuous.
He is wearing a shirt today.
John.
Wearing a shirt today.
Okay, Jessie, go ahead.
John is wearing a shirt today.
Good. John is wearing a shirt today. So today he's wearing a shirt. That's happening today. Okay. What about number 2? Ronald. It's a question.
Es pregunta. Es
It's hot. Hace calor. It's hot. And then
he has why it has wearing a coat.
If it's hot, why wear a coat? So what is it missing?
Why wearing a coat?
Why? If it's a question, it will be, why are you wearing a coat? Right? It's like I'm asking, it's hot. Why are you wearing a coat? If it's really hot, you shouldn't be wearing a coat, right? But if it's a question, the verb to be goes before the subject. Why are you wearing because we have to add the ing because it's present continuous, a coat. Okay, let me write it down. It's hot. Okay. Why are you wearing a coat? I'm not typing the question mark because it's already given. Ya está ahí. Entonces ya no la escribo. ¿No es cierto? Okay, and then if it's negative, Ana, Angelita, what do you think? Ana.
Isn't sitting next to Jane today.
Anna isn't sitting next to Jane today. Okay, it's not, that will be the long form, the short form isn't. Okay, acuérdese que aquí hay que usar las contracciones, aquí sí. Son 3 negativos, acuérdese que hay que usar contracción. Por ahí alguien ya lo compartió en el grupo. ¿no? Por ahí si no le sale, si le sale así, si le sale así, que le sale así. Okay, so that is something that we have to manage in here if it's a negative statement. Hey, number 4.
Hey, you started on my foot.
Ajá. Hey, you're standing on my foot. Me
Ajá.
está aplastando el dedo, right? That would be in Spanish. Hey, you're standing on my foot. So the exclamation mark ya está allá afuera, so no hay que poner eso. And then if it's a question, again, what book, if it says you, how should it be written? Patricio, what do you think? What book?
What book are you reading?
What book are you reading? Because it's a question, right? No apostrophes, no contractions, because it's just a question. But if it's a negative statement, like number 7, how can we rewrite number 7? Christian, what do you think? If it's negative. She / wear makeup. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was in, I wanted.
Number 5 is what are
What?
you book reading?
What book are you reading?
Yeah.
Good. And, oh, number 7. Christian, can you do it?
She's wearing makeup.
Is she wearing makeup? It's a question, right? Okay, so now you try it, okay? Now I want you to try it, okay? Okay, good. If you make a mistake, you can try again. You want to try another one? Okay, no? Okay, but try. Yes, yes.
Can you please check my FM? And just
Okay, of
I don't
course.
know what I made wrong.
Just see it. Okay, let me see. Let me see. What could be wrong? Anna isn't sitting next to Jane today. Okay, wait. Give me 1 second. Anna isn't.
Es por la apóstrofe, a mí también me pasó eso.
But I think the apostrophe is fine. No.
No, porque es como,
Es que al parecer aquí en esta
es como
apóstrofe,
recta.
ahora el ejemplo está como que inclinado y yo lo puse recto, ¿verdad?
Ajá, a mí también me pasó eso.
Pero usualmente es al revés.
Ajá, pero yo lo veo como que está bien. Que es así, like this. Es como una comita, pero arriba. Pero aquí es como recto, ¿no es cierto? Ok, hey, you're standing.
Es que,
Las clases,
si la comita la ponen desde la computadora sale incorrecta, por eso estas de aquí es mejor hacerlas desde el celular, porque las del celular salen correctas.
Ah, wow. Pero ¿y si lo haces?
También, por ejemplo, en los ejemplos de ayer, los apóstrofes estaban rectos y yo los ponía rectos y me salía bien. Pero ahora, por ejemplo, en el ejemplo 2, ahí el apóstrofe es inclinado y yo lo puse recto. O sea, hay que seguir lo que, como está mostrado, pero también complica.
Claro,
Se confunde a cada momento.
claro, o sea, en algunos casos le acepta inclinadito y en otros le acepta recto. Entonces aquí no le está aceptando inclinado, sino que le está aceptando el apóstrofe como así como recto.
Bueno, no, al revés ahorita.
Al revés. Ya, por eso es que usted dice que es confuso. Ajá, you're right. Porque en realidad está bien, no está mal. She isn't living with her parents. Oh, ok. Todas las que son negativas tienen ese problema. Ok. Pero gracias por el feedback. Ya lo voy a comentar. Voy a comentarlo ya.
En la cuarta cuando pones you are.
Ajá. Ok. Entonces aquí también hay que contraerlo. You are. No es you are, you're standing on my feet. Ok, es la versión corta también aquí. Ya. Okay, thank you so much. And thanks for the feedback. Okay, so we can try again. Let's try again. Okay, let me see, Patricio. Oh, maybe that was the mistake too. John is wearing, okay, in here is, okay, we're missing a letter.
Sí, sí.
Anna isn't sitting, okay, maybe that was apostrophe. You are standing on my foot, okay, the contraction. And is she wearing makeup? Maybe because of the hyphen.
Sí.
Okay,
Ajá.
son esos detallitos. Okay. Okay, but let's try one more time. Ángela, Diana, Juan José, ¿qué le pasó? Are you trying again? Where is it, Juan José? Okay, let me.
Yes, miss. Yes.
Okay, let me delete that, the one you have 0. Okay, let me see if somebody else has 0, so you can have again like 2 attempts. Okay, because if you might have to do it again, you can still have one more. Okay, and Diana's too, because she had 1. Okay, don't worry. Let me see. Alice. Okay, Alice. Okay, let me delete that one. And then let me wait. Okay, I'll wait. So you type again. Or, let me see, Matthews. What happened to Matthews? Matthews. Okay, you are. ¿Quién le faltó? Okay, apostrophe. Why are you wearing a coat? Oh, le faltó el it's hot. Okay, no importa. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Okay, so I think everybody's trying one more time.
Y yo ya terminé y me sale que está mal también. Tiene el micrófono apagado.
I'm sorry. Okay, let me double check.
Y hay otras que son positivos y están bien, no entiendo por qué están mal.
Colors, okay, no, we are on 1C, right? We were doing 1. That was the one, right? 1A. Okay, let me see. Joel is right now. Bianca, Diego, Summers, Patricio. Okay, let me see what happened with Patricio. Patricio, this is the second attempt. It's out. Why are you wearing a coat? Should be fine. It's hot. Oh,
La mía
maybe
también está bien.
Ahí,
the apostrophe, right?
ajá,
But
porque
it's hot.
ahí le hice copy paste a la inclinada y ahí era creo que como que la
Ah, ajá, aquí era, ay, pero no en todos entonces es inclinado.
o
En
la
unos es
inclinada, la
No.
inclinada
¿En
es
cuál es la
cuando
recta?
Algunos cambian, por ejemplo,
ok.
La de It's Hot es
It's hot.
recta. ¿Ese es recto?
Ajá.
sí, la de It's
Ajá.
Hot es recto, luego isn't, los isn't son inclinados.
son inclinados.
Ya saben que déjeme apuntar esto que ustedes me están diciendo. Let me write it down. And this is
¿Me puede revisar la mía, por favor?
1A Grammar Bank. Okay, let me have this information so I can.
Una pregunta, ¿en el We Are de la 6 también es contraído o no?
Let me see. No.
¿Me puede revisar la mía?
Okay, who is it?
Summers.
Okay, Summers. Okay, wait. Give me 1 second. Where is, let me reload the page again. Summers. Okay, let me see. Okay. And here, I think it's apostrophe, right? Number 3, the apostrophe again. And number 4 is the contraction, right? It's your. standing on my foot, not you are, right?
¿Con qué apóstrofe en el you are?
Because we can make it like the short version or the long version. It could be you are or you are standing on my foot.
Yeah, but ¿qué tipo de apóstrofe? ¿El inclinado o el recto?
That one we will have to, yeah, I don't know. Patricio, did you do this one already?
Sí, la inclinada solo es cuando pones el isn't.
Ok, so aquí debería ser el curvito. No, el recto.
El recto.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Is your mother shopping in town? Is your, aquí faltó la R, yo creo, ¿no es cierto? And number 10, she isn't living with her
En el
parents.
último también es inclinado o recto.
Aquí es recto, yo creo, porque por eso le
En
marca
el
mal.
último yo intenté de las dos y ninguna me coge de la dos.
¿En serio?
En
¿Ninguno?
ambos intentos.
En el último es inclinado. Háganle copy paste a la de la instrucción.
Ok.
Ahí.
Ok. A este, donde dice isn't raining. A este de aquí. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Somebody else. Let me reload the page again. Okay. I think Patricio is the only one with the highest score, right? But I understand it's not really like it's wrong, right? It's the apostrophe. Okay, but I'm going to I'll ask for help because I don't know if I don't think I can edit. I don't have that kind of access. I will have to go to configuración and maybe there's some things that I can change and some things I cannot really change, but I'll ask for help. Okay, thank you so much. And so let's try now. Let's try 1B, right? This is the one we haven't tried. 1B. Okay, let me see if we have to use contractions or not. Let me just double check before. Yes, we need contractions. Yeah, we need contractions. Let me see. My dog's not dangerous. Okay, on doesn't, we need contractions. Why it's raining, so they all need contractions. I'm not listening. Don't have any money. Let me see, number 5, contraction again. But it looks like es la contracción, el apóstrofe que está recto, ¿no es cierto? Yeah, let's try. Let's try this one. Okay, so in here, let me try it myself. Okay, let's try it together. My dog's not dangerous. He doesn't, right? It should be like this. He doesn't bite, right? And it should be fine. I'm not typing the full stop. Number 2, why? Anyone?
Are you?
Why are you?
Wearing.
And I think it's wearing, right? Why are you wearing sunglasses? It's
Isn't.
It isn't raining, right? Raining should be fine. Okay, but let me try myself. You can turn off the radio. I am not. No. Like this. I'm not listening, right? What about number 4? I go to the bank, I not have any money. So what could go in the first section? Is it present simple or present continuous?
I'm going.
No, it's not I'm going to. Because the first verb is need.
Please.
I need. I just, yes.
The second is
Yes.
raining. No, isn't raining.
Okay, why are you wearing sunglasses? It is raining. Yeah, it didn't make sense. It is raining. Okay, thank you. What about number 4?
The contraction form is it's.
It's raining. So it could be like this, right? It's raining. Okay. And what about number 4? I need to go to the bank. I
Don't
don't have any money, right? That's why you have to go to the bank. Number 5, be careful, the baby. Contraction, right? The baby's doing what?
putting.
It's putting that pen in her mouth, like you're calling someone else's attention. Okay, vamos bien. 6. You usually at weekends.
Are
Do
you
you usually cook?
Do, the word usually means that it's present, right? Do you usually cook at weekends? Okay, number 8, B answer, no, we normally, that means that it's not
Eat.
present continuous. We normally eat out. Okay, number 7, what do, that's the verb, you hear?
What do you do?
What do you do here?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Like you're asking someone, what are you doing here? And the answer is,
I'm waiting for Emma.
and contraction, right? I'm waiting for Emma. She's late as usual. Está quejándose. 8, I usually drink tea, but I usually drink tea, but I want a coffee today, right? Okay, my sister
It's
9 to
working.
5, but that's something that, 9 to 5, that's a work schedule. That it means that it happens.
My sister usually working.
If it's 9 to 5, it's something that she does every day and it becomes a habit. It's like kind of a
She always.
She works. My sister works from 9 to 5 every day. Because why? Because she's a secretary. So it's a routine, it's a fact, it happens every day. So it's not something that it happens only one or only today. It's every day, 9 to 5. Es un horario, right? Number 10, we but we
Late.
it needs at the moment. So there's a contrast, present and present continuous.
live?
Are living.
We live in Paris. Usually they live in Paris, right? But where are they at the moment?
We staying.
But we're staying in Nice at the moment. And it should be fine, right? Should be fine, right? Okay, so let's try. Let me see. Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad. I was afraid of the apostrophes. But so we have to use apostrophe, contractions, everywhere contractions. Okay, so I did it myself. Okay, now you try it. Okay, good. I was afraid of the apostrophes and mm,
Todos son con el apóstrofe recto.
let me see Joel's. I really don't see the difference, but it's maybe the keyboard. I don't know. Pero yo creo que es el recto. No sé si me corrige, Patricio. Corríjame si es recto o no es el recto.
Todavía no acabo de hacer.
Okay. I
Yes,
think
teacher,
it
es el
is,
recto.
right? Es el rectito, ya. Ajá, no es como comita, sino es como un palito chiquito así. Okay. So, okay, you try now. If you can copy paste it, you can do it. If someone can share that in the chat, maybe, and we can grab it from the chat. Like yesterday, I think Anna was sharing the apostrophe. Okay. Okay, most of you are trying now. Good. Okay, let me see what comes next. Because we cannot lose time. It's almost 12 and time flies. Okay, so we were doing grammar bank 1A and 1B, right? But still we need to listen to an audio and then there's a true or false. There is a true or false practice. Okay, let me see if I have that on the slides or maybe I don't have that. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see my slides. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, but we can try it in here. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the story behind the picture, right? We were describing what the lady was doing, and there was a gentleman and there was a cat, and I was telling you that that was a famous painting by a famous artist in the 1970s. But in here, so there's the story behind the picture, right? What happened? Who are these people? Who is the lady? Who is the guy? Why the cat was in the picture? Okay, so let's listen. And then we have some true or false statements about the story.
1.24. Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy is by the British artist David Hockney, and it's considered to be one of the greatest British paintings of the 20th century. It was painted in 1971, and it's a portrait of two of his friends, Ozzie Clark and his wife Celia, and their cat Percy. Ozzie Clark and Celia were fashion designers, and they had a very successful clothes shop in London. In the 1960s, they dressed a lot of the famous pop stars of the time, including the Rolling Stones and Eric Clapton. Hockney painted Ozzie and Celia a few months after they got married in their flat at Notting Hill in London. He painted them in their bedroom because he liked the light there, and on the wall on the left of the window, you can see one of his own paintings. Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy is a very big painting, approximately 3 meters wide and 2 meters high. The couple are wearing typical clothes of the late 1960s. Celia is wearing a long dress, and in fact, she was expecting a baby at that time. Her husband isn't wearing any shoes, and he's putting his feet into the carpet. This was because Hockney had a lot of problems painting his feet. He just couldn't get them right. Hockney said that his aim with this painting was to paint the relationship between the two people. Traditionally, when a painter paints a married couple, the woman is sitting down and the man is standing up. In this painting, the man is sitting and the woman is standing. Usually in a painting, the married couple are close together, but in this painting, they're separated by a big open window, which symbolizes the distance between them. The white cat sitting on Mr. Clark is a symbol of infidelity. It seems that Hockney didn't think that their marriage was going to be very happy, and in fact, the couple got divorced 4 years later. Celia often posed as a model for Hockney, but she says that this painting, his most famous picture of her, is not her favourite. She said, "It's a wonderful painting, but it makes me look too heavy." In 1996, 25 years after this picture was painted, Ozzie Clarke died. He was murdered by his lover in his Kensington flat.
Wow. So that's the story behind the picture. So who are these people? And these are the questions, right? About the position of the couple in the painting is unusual, true or false. The cat is a symbol of infidelity. According to the painter, according to the artist, everything had a meaning, right? It has like a message. The way the couple should be sitting or standing, usually he said that the gentleman or the husband usually is standing and the wife should be sitting next to him, right? But in the picture, it was not really like that. So there's other questions about Celia and Ozzie later got divorced. Celia doesn't like the painting. Why she doesn't like the painting? What about the cat? Why he had his feet, he was barefoot. He wasn't wearing any shoes. Were they famous or not? What is the name of the cat? According to the questions, they said that Percy is the name of the cat, but we don't know if that is true or false. And what is the meaning behind the open window? What does the open window mean? According to the questions, it's a symbol of the love between them. The painting is quite small. Okay. Ozzie Clarke died in 1995. The painting shows their living room. Are they really in their living room or not? Celia is pregnant in the pictures. So what do you think? Which of these statements are true? Which of these statements are false? Let me go back, because then I will not be longer able to go again, because the platform thinks I am actually doing the quiz. Okay, let me try again. Wait, no, that's not the one. So what do you think? What do you think about the statements? Okay, this is where we are. It's this one, right? And this is Celia today. So this was her back in the 70s in the painting, and this is how she looks like today. It's the same lady, but many years after the picture was famous, right? Became famous, and that's her name, Celia. Okay. So let's listen again. Okay. One more time.
1.24. Mr. and Mrs. Clarke and Percy is by the British artist David Hockney, and it's considered to be one of the greatest British paintings of the 20th century. It was painted in 1971, and it's a portrait of two of his friends, Ozzie Clarke and his wife Celia, and their cat Percy. Ozzie Clarke and Celia were fashion designers, and they had a very successful clothes shop in London. In the 1960s, they dressed a lot of the famous pop stars of the time, including the Rolling Stones and Eric Clapton. Hockney painted Ozzie and Celia a few months after they got married in their flat at Notting Hill in London. He painted them in their bedroom because he liked the light there, and on the wall on the left of the window, you can see one of his own paintings. Mr. and Mrs. Clarke and Percy is a very big painting, approximately 3 meters wide and 2 meters high. The couple are wearing typical clothes of the late 1960s. Celia is wearing a long dress, and in fact, she was expecting a baby at that time. Her husband isn't wearing any shoes, and he's putting his feet into the carpet. This was because Hockney had a lot of problems painting his feet. He just couldn't get them right. Hockney said that his aim with this painting was to paint the relationship between the two people. Traditionally, when a painter paints a married couple, the woman is sitting down and the man is standing up. In this painting, the man is sitting and the woman is standing. Usually in a painting, the married couple are close together. But in this painting, they're separated by a big open window, which symbolizes the distance between them. The white cat sitting on Mr. Clark is a symbol of infidelity. It seems that Hockney didn't think that their marriage was going to be very happy, and in fact, the couple got divorced 4 years later. Celia often posed as a model for Hockney, but she says that this painting, his most famous picture of her, is not her favourite. She said, "It's a wonderful painting, but it makes me look too heavy." In 1996, 25 years after this picture was painted, Ozzie Clark died. He was murdered by his lover in his Kensington flat.
Okay, so what about the first one? The position of the couple in the painting is unusual. What do you think? Can you help me in the chat? True or false? Someone. Patricio?
True.
That was true, right? It's very unusual because usually the guy is standing and the lady is sitting. And it's not like that in this picture. The cat is a symbol of infidelity. According to the artist.
It's true.
That's true, right? He said that that is a symbol of infidelity. And actually they divorced. So I don't know. We don't know what happened. Celia and Ozzie later got divorced. They have a cat there.
True.
True. Yeah. Okay. Celia doesn't like the painting. True or false?
True.
It's false.
That's false because she said that actually that was a famous painting, but she actually likes it. I mean, she liked it, but back at the time, she didn't know that then later she was going to divorce her husband. But well, Ozzie is putting his feet into the carpet because he's cold.
False.
That's false, right? Actually, it's false because according to the artist, it was very hard for him to paint his feet. So that's why he just, he went barefoot. Mr. and Mrs. Clark made clothes for famous people. So they were actually famous or not?
Yes, it's true.
That is true, right? They were fashion designers back at that time. Percy is the name of the cat? True, right? That's the name of the cat, Percy. The open window is a symbol of the love between them?
Yes.
Not really, because they actually, it seemed that they didn't have a good relationship. So that's false. The painting is quite small. What do you think?
False.
Yeah, that's false, right? It was a big painting, huge. I think it was 3 meters by 2 meters. So it's like, it was very big. Ozzie Clark died in 1995.
False.
When did he die?
19.
19. I think he said 1990. I guess I heard 1996, but it wasn't 1995. Okay, that is clear. The painting shows them in the living room. No, right? That's false. They were actually in their bedroom. And Celia is pregnant in the painting. That's true. She was expecting a baby. According to the audio, she was expecting a baby. So what happened? Yes.
En la pregunta,
Yes.
o sea, en la fecha de que se muere, en un intento yo puse que era true y en el otro puse que era false y en las dos me marca.
Okay, let me see Patricia's attempt. Okay, let me see. So first one is actually, but the first one is true, right? Celia doesn't like, oh, but in here, this is what happened. In here, if you look, I think that might be the issue. I think this is how the questions are shown in this part of the platform, right? But if you go, I think every time you try, they are not in the same order, right? I don't know if that was my...
No,
No.
o sea, no, o sea, sí, cambia el orden, pero
Maybe, no. Because
no,
Ozzy Clark died in 1995, that's false. Celia
Mm.
doesn't like the painting. You mark it as true and it's actually false. Okay, and that's the only mistake. Let me see, let me go to the questions. Let's see how the platform is, how it's supposed to be. Okay, the first one is supposed to be true and true, right? And that is correct. And then, let me see. The painting shows them in the living room. That was false. They were in the bedroom. The painting is quite small. That was false. Celia is pregnant. That was true. Ozzy's putting his feet in the ground because he was cold. No, that was false. The position of the couple. That was true. The open window. That was false. I think this is the issue, right? She didn't like it. Let me see. Let's listen again. I think this is the issue, right? Patricio. Let me see.
Yo lo que en la pregunta de cuándo se muere, yo puse en el primer intento me parece que puse false y después puse true. Igual me sigue marcando el
Okay, let me see.
At that time, her husband isn't wearing any shoes, and he's putting his feet into the carpet.
Let me listen to that
This was because Hockney had a lot of problems painting his feet. He just couldn't get them right. Hockney said that his aim with this painting was to paint the relationship between the two people. Traditionally, when a painter paints a married couple, the woman is sitting down and the man is standing up. In this painting, the man is sitting and the woman is standing. Usually in a painting, the married couple are close together. But in this painting, they're separated by a big open window, which symbolizes the distance between them. The white cat sitting on Mr. Clark is a symbol of infidelity. It seems that Hockney didn't think that their marriage was going to be very happy, and in fact, the couple got divorced 4 years later. Celia often posed as a model for Hockney, but she says that this painting, his most famous picture of her, is not her favorite.
So she didn't like it. Okay, she actually didn't like it. Okay, even though the picture was really famous, she never liked it. Let me see your first attempt. Let me see. Okay, where is it? But in here is correct. It's false. Oh, you mean about the time when he died? But he didn't die in 1995. I think it was 1996.
Sí, pero ya en el otro intento yo
Okay.
puse igual sale.
Okay, let me see. Let me go back. Let me see. Let me go back. And let's take this one out. Okay, what about the rest? Okay, let me see. I'll delete it, okay? And then let's try again. So you can try one more time. Let me see. There's someone, Mateo. Okay, Mateo. Let me see. Okay, so... okay, let me see. Did anybody else have an issue? You want me to delete the attempt again? Let me see. Diego, let me see what happened to Diego. Diego. Okay. Unusual. got divorced. That's true. Okay. Simple of infidelity. Okay, maybe, let me see, Diego, did you try again? Let me reload the page again. Dieguito. Where is it, Diego? Maria Cristina, Andy, Matthews. Okay, let me see. Diego, try it one more time, right? And what was it wrong again? Celia doesn't like the painting. That was actually true. Okay, that's why. Celia is pregnant in the painting. Okay. Diego, would you like to try again? Maybe I can.
Yes, miss, of course.
Okay, let me take out the lowest score, okay? And if there is somebody else, Ronald, let me see, Bianca, Diana, what happened to Diana? Angela, are you trying again? Okay, Angela did better. Jacid, let me see, Jacid, where are you? Are you trying again? Jacid, let me see. Where is it? Okay, that was the first attempt, and then just see. Did you try one more time? Oh, yes. Okay, you tried it again. Okay. Yeah, it might be a little confusing, this true or false, right? Okay. Let me see. Let's see what comes next. Okay. Let me go all the way back because I don't know where I was. Okay, we were here, right? And then there's one more. And this is about vocabulary, but this is about prepositions. Prepositions. But you know what? Before trying this quiz, let's go back to my slides. Okay, I would like to show you something on the slides about prepositions. It might be something you know, might not. I found this on another site, and this is just to review before we try the quiz, right? Prepositions might be different kinds of prepositions, but these are prepositions of place, okay? These will allow you to describe where objects are located. So you might have something inside, adentro de, in, that's why the cat is inside the box. It might be on, like this, on. It might be under, like this, like the cat is under the box. In front of, está enfrente de, in front of. It could be behind, si está detrás, behind my back. My back would be my behind, right? This side. Next to, al lado de, right? Above is similar to on, but on is when something is like this. But above is like this. Está por encima. No realmente encima de, pero por encima. Pero no lo toca. Like the cat, it looks like it's flying above the box, right? Below, really not like under, no como que lo está aplastando, but below, por debajo de, okay? Between, it might be like this. I am between the box. My face is between the box and the water container, en medio de, right? On the left, hacia la izquierda. On the right, hacia la derecha. And opposite, cuando estamos así, ¿no? We're facing each other, but we are on opposite sides, right? So there's something else I would like to show you. Let me see. This is like an extra practice. Let me go to the chat. Let me add it in here. And I don't know if someone wants to share the screen, so it's not gonna be me all the time. Mateo, would you like to share your screen? Or Veronica, maybe. Christian, Summers, Juana, Gaby, Juan Jose, Christian. You just click on the link and then you share your screen. And this is about prepositions. No one? Juanita, Diana, maybe Alice, Jacid, Matthews, Andy. No? Okay, I'll do it so we can do it quickly. Okay, so this is about prepositions. So where is the dog?
In.
Under.
Under.
Behind.
Next.
I think it's behind, right? Because this is the box and this is where the dog is. So I think he's behind the picture, behind the box. Está por atrás.
Lo vi adentro.
Ajá, lo veo. Okay, that's why we're doing the practice before. So where is the man? Is it in, on, under, over, next to?
Over.
Over, exactly. But he's flying over. It might be a building, we don't know, but it's over. Okay, next. Where is the cow? It looks like it's flying, right?
Over.
Over again, yes, it might happen again. Okay, one more. Where is the elephant?
On.
It's on the ball. It's big, but it's on the ball. Okay, where is the mouse?
Next to.
Next to, it's next to the box. Okay, one more. Where is the ball?
On. Encima de.
Behind. Under.
Under. Porque está debajo
Under.
del pie.
Pero-
Under.
Yeah.
Where is the ball now? This is the
Behind.
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 Behind. Good. Detrás de. Behind. What is the owl?
On.
On.
Over. On.
On porque está asentado encima.
On.
Asentado encima. On. Okay, next one. What is the sheep?
Next to.
It might be next to, it might be behind.
Behind.
Right? Let's try next to. Okay, next to. Okay. Depende del ángulo donde lo vea. What is the dog?
Under.
Under.
Under the table. What about the bug? What is the bug?
Under.
Under.
Under the bench. Parece una banca. Under. Okay. What is the cat?
In.
Oh.
No está.
It might be in the box, por eso no se lo ve, porque está dentro de. Interesante. Uy, se me fue. What is a rabbit?
Behind.
Behind.
The tree, está atrás del árbol. Where is the rabbit now?
In.
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 It's in the hat, right? And last one, no, that's not the last one. Where is the horse?
In.
In the barn.
In the heart.
And where is the balloon?
Yeah.
Over.
On.
No lo toca. It's flying. You know, it's like suspended.
Over.
Over. Porque no lo está asentado encima, sino que está como que por encima. And that's it. So that is like a quick practice. And now let's go back to Moodle and let's try. Let's see what are we going to do in Moodle now. Let me see. Okay.